Peace and blessings and namaste to all the light workers all around the world. I am Sophie, and today you're joining me in my actual meditation room. Most of the time, where I'm speaking with you, I'm at my place of business and I'm handling business. But when I'm here, it's just a complete and different serenity. But it doesn't matter. Welcome to my world. It doesn't matter because today I want to talk to you about a phenomenon that is called deja vu. And a lot of people ask me about it, and no two scholars seem to have an agreement about it. And it's been a topic of philosophical debates, theological debates for thousands of years. Most of us have experienced it at least once or twice in our lifetime. Some of us a whole lot more, depending on what decisions we are making on this earth. And I am just simply here to give you my perspective of it from the realms of the absolute, what it means, and how you can use this to your advantage to make sure that you're in right alignment with your soul contract. Are you ready? Okay. Well, I first want to talk about the realm of absolute, or what we consider the Ein Sof. And if you are unfamiliar with this term, I would suggest that you go and watch my video on emanations, where I kind of explain what these realms are and how our emanations keep incarnating over and over again and what they're designed to do. The second thing I'm going to tackle is, if you don't quite know what deja vu is, I'm going to give you a little summary of it. It is that moment in time where you feel like you've done the exact same thing more than once. Okay, it's that fleeting moment where you might be at dinner or hanging out with friends or even at your job, and you just stop, something hits you, an awareness hits you, and you're saying to yourself, I just had this conversation. I know I've had this conversation. I was standing here and you were standing there, and we've done this already. A lot of people get freaked out about this phenomenon. And I'm here to tell you that there's nothing really to freak out about. As a matter of fact, it can become a great tool for you to make sure that you are on track. Now, with the philosophical debates and theological debates, like I said, scholars don't agree, and some are saying that it's precognition, okay? Some are saying that you're just reenacting something that you dreamt, so it can be considered prophetic. But my opinion is that this has nothing to do with neither one of those. This has everything to do with where you are and what your soul contract purpose is. Now, in the realm of absolute, or the Ein Sof, okay, there are beings or energies that have raised their consciousness pretty high, and they have algorithms, okay? And these algorithms are based off of witnessing, understanding, and studying the evolution of humanity as a whole. So we have predictive kind of outcomes based off of decisions that we make in our everyday life. The expression was and always will be that there's nothing new under the sun, right? So with all of that knowing, some of these are predictive. So when you're walking your path and you come to a crossroad, will you make the decision to go right? Will you make the decision to go left? Now, ultimately, when we come here and we're journeying and we're trying to get back home to our higher selves and our higher realms of existence, we all want our paths to be straight. Okay? We want to come here, we want to fulfill our mission, we want to get the work done, and then we want to go home. But life doesn't quite work that way, does it? Absolutely not, okay? We get all types of crooked when we're going through here, because life throws a lot of curveballs, and depending on your decision, you might get caught with one of those curveballs. And if you get caught with one of those curveballs, it might take you off course just a little bit. But if you start making decisions that'll bring you back on course, then you don't experience deja vu, okay? However, if you are getting off track to what your soul purpose or mission is, what you agreed to, then what you'll experience is somewhat of a reset. Okay, I don't know if you can understand what it means, what I'm saying when I say a reset. You will go back to a point in time, and then we understand that time does not exist, right? Time is like this. Do you understand? This right here is just an event that happened. And when you string these events along, each of these spheres hold a certain time, a timestamp. So what will happen is you will get reset to the moments before you made whatever type of decision that you made that was going to take you off course. And that's when you'll experience it and you'll go, whoa, okay, now how can we use this to our advantage? Oh, this is the easiest part and the funnest part. When you experience a moment of deja vu, you have to be conscious. Make yourself aware of everything that's going around you and pay attention to some of the decisions that you'll be shortly making. And this is how you will align yourself with your highest self to make sure that you're making those decisions. If not, you will experience it again. Now, I understand that some people say, well, wait a minute. What do you mean? Because we're all sovereign beings, right? And free will is the law of the universe. Absolutely. But sometimes your free will doesn't resonate here in this dense realm. Okay, you did make this choice. You made you made this choice, you made this decision. You did this before you incarnated. So the moment of deja vu and reset is aligning with your free will. Okay, so don't get that confused. It's not somebody that's trying to manipulate you or force you to make certain decisions. It's just your highest self, okay? And your God consciousness knows what you came here to do. And if you get too far off, they're just going to simply reset it so that you can reevaluate the decisions that you are making and get the most and the highest and the best outcome of your current situation. This, my friends and beloveds, is absolutely nothing to fear. It's a beautiful experience once you really understand what it's designed to do. So when you have that moment where you're saying, I did this already, oh my God, this is so ridiculous, think, observe, tap in to your God consciousness, tap into your higher self, okay? And then make the right decisions. It's very simple. Trust me, it will keep you from a whole lot of heartache and unnecessary issues if you process it in that way. Deja vu is meant to work in your favor, not against it. Well, that's all I have to say. Thank you for tuning in, Lightworkers. If you find that what I'm saying resonates with you, like and subscribe and share it with others who might be questioning what deja vu is so they can get a clearer understanding. I love you all. Peace and blessings. And namaste.